Hi everyone, it's me Lee with Victorian Dreams by Lee, and I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm working on. So come journal with me or journal with me. So this is By the Sea from Lisa. She owns the Gingerbread Prince, and look at all the stuff I still need to fussy cut out. This is just the fussy cutting. I did make my hardcover. I started working on that, but I wanted to show y'all what you may not realize when you buy from her is this kit. I printed one sheet of this kit, and I'm able to make 8 journals. And on one side is her images, on the other side is just lined paper. So let's go through it. So these are slimline, and so I picked her images, and then I made lined paper. This is yellow cardstock, so that's yellow from the beginning. And this is heavy-duty cardstock, and then this is just copy paper. And I just picked all the ones that were portrait, and you just stick them in with each other like this, and you just make a journal. You trim this to make it level because there's different lengths here, and then you tie it in. And I always cut this smaller than this by 3/16, and then you can make a journal. Alright, so there's enough to make 4, and there is 5 sheets each, so it gives it 10 sheets. You could do 20 sheets and make 2 and 2. So you could put this one like this. Then you could fold it the opposite direction every other one. You just score right down the middle. Before you trim anything, you score right down the middle. And you could have it this way, and then the next one be a photo, and every other one. I'll show you real quick. We'll do one. And this is gifts that you could give someone that does, since this is about water and fishing, you could give this to a man, and he can make notes as he's actually fishing, where his best spots were, or just notes of the weather. So then you can open it like this. This is the other side. So it would open like this, and you can make notes. And it all coordinates. Or it could have been like this one, where it's every other page is just journaling. And you can write on this and do whatever you want. It's whatever you want. It doesn't have to follow anything. So there are the 4, and it's just the different images and different ones. And then here is this one, where this one has this border, but this one doesn't have that border. It has a different type of border. There's so much you can do with her images, and I just don't want you to get locked in thinking that you can't use it. Of course, you would take all these die cuts and put them wherever you want. Look at how much there is. I'm just grabbing 3 or 4 sheets at a time. There's so much fussy cutting, and you can add as much as you want to these journals, or less as you want. I just had my own lined paper, and then just added. And this one has got a bluish green tint to these, and these were just normal. So I just wanted to show you that. So the next video, I'll show you how to tie these together with a hidden hinge, and we'll do one with a string on the outside. And we can do it with all of these. Now, some of these are going to go inside this book. So I would trim it after sewing it in and everything. It would go inside this book, but it needs to be trimmed and sewed and everything. So yeah, so guys, there's a lot you can do with an image. And remember, if you don't have a good printer, this is what her books look like. This is a different book, but this is what her books look like if you buy them from Amazon. So I'll have the link down below that will take you and give you a 10% off and take you to her sites to help you. I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. Have a blessed day.